I'm really curious. For a week at a time, survival expert Les Stroud has dropped into some of the toughest terrain on the planet without food, without fresh water, no shelter, no tools. All he has is his smart stamina and a video camera to document it all. The result is a hugely popular show, Survivorman, now seen in more than 120 countries around the world. As he gets set to kick off on a brand new season tomorrow night, the Survivorman himself, Les Stroud, joins us in studio this morning. Nice to meet you, Les.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm really happy to be here. I forgot to tell you that I lived here. I lived in Calgary for about a year and a half in 1980, when all the cranes were sitting on top of the buildings, not moving. And yeah, so it's actually been a long time. I've been back a couple of times, but
cool.
Yeah, it's nice to be here.
I got to ask you, I was reading, I mean, doing some studying up on you. You were a fan of Jacques Cousteau as a kid. Is that why you do what you do now? Like, was that the kind of big driving force, or
why? That's a big question. Why? I don't know why I do some of this stuff. Some of the times, I mean, my original inspiration early in life definitely was Jacques Cousteau and Tarzan. If you look at what I do as Survivorman, you know, what is it if it's not some kind of crazy hybrid between being Jacques Cousteau and Tarzan?
And Tarzan. Yeah. Using whatever you can to make sure that you have enough stuff to live.
And being out in the jungles. I mean, I love the jungles very, very much, and I'm sure it comes from those early days in the 70s watching those movies, you know, Saturday mornings.
Okay. I was poking around watching some back episodes, some clips and that type of thing, and you've been chased by a jaguar. You have, well, you've caught Arctic char. You've done all kinds of cool things. Is there one area on the planet that you still haven't explored yet that you want to get to?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Tibet, Nepal.
Oh, wow.
I haven't done that region. I was originally going to do it, and sort of an insider story is back when I was setting up to do that area, well, you'll notice it in some of the Survivorman shows, we have the aerial shots, and those are done by helicopters. It was so expensive to get a helicopter aerial in that, say, Tibet, Nepal, that I just said, well, forget it then, because I need those shots and I can't afford that, so we'll go, you know, and I'll go off somewhere else, you know. But now I've been using the little remote helicopters.
Oh,
so
cool.
It's like, oh, hey, I should think about Tibet again, because we can just take that with us and go.
Like the remote-controlled ones to get those above.
Yeah, one of the things with Survivorman has always been about my filmmaking and my love of the art of doing the filmmaking, and I always wanted to be on the cutting edge of the camera gear that I would use while I was out there filming.
How many cameras do you usually bring with you when you're out there?
3 to 5 to 6, and I kill them. Like they're disposable. I have very expensive disposable cameras. You know, the Amazon's not good for cameras.
Not kind to equipment.
No, it's not kind at all.
There you go. It's also not kind to humans. So what is some of the strangest things that you've had to eat to stay alive while you're out wherever you happen to be?
Oh, everything. You know, it's the thing that I've often done, and people have commented on this with Survivorman, you know, it spawned a whole genre of television, and there were like copycats doing the stuff too, and then they're always making things look disgusting. In fact, a lot of times the stuff actually tastes quite good, because a lot of the weird survival foods were based on original traditional diets anyway. So you're eating some kind of grub. Well, it's because people were eating that anyway. That's how I discovered it, and it tastes pretty good. Like the witchetty grub in Australia tastes great, but the sago larva with the mentoi, when I did the Beyond Survival series, which is very similar, was purely disgusting. It was like a little packet of sour milk in plastic to try to eat, you know. It was disgusting. So you run the gamut between awesome survival food and disgusting survival food.
Oh my gosh, there you go. You got a new book out, Beyond Survivorman. You're just touching on that, a record deal? How is this connected?
Yeah, well, I'm a busy guy. I mean, I've been performing and writing music since I was 14.
Okay.
So the new book with HarperCollins, Beyond Survivorman, tells the story, a bit of a spiritual journey in behind the scenes of filming Beyond Survival. We've got the new series, Survivorman, brand new Survivorman shows on travel and escape, which is Wednesdays at 10 o'clock EST. You can do the math. And yeah, I'm still a writer and performer. I'm working on a new album, and I've signed a deal with Frostbite Universal. Should be touring in March. I want to get back out here and play. But the thing when I do my concerts is I also tell Survivorman stories.
You marathon,
keep it all going.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, I'm busy, you know. I like to be busy, and I like to consider myself, you know, a bit of an artist, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, I just like to keep it going.
Well, Survivorman, you just hit it on the head. It debuts tomorrow, 8 o'clock on Travel Escape, 8 o'clock our time.
Right.
Mountain.
MST.
MST, 10 o'clock EST. There you go. Nice to meet you, Les. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Safe surviving.
Thank you this morning, Cafe Beano. Awesome. Best coffee in Calgary. Loved it. And I'm happy to be back in Calgary.
Very good. There you go.